Like the video, subscribe to the channel, bettingcfb.com or buymeacoffee.com/winningcures, and subscribe to the podcast as well. All right, game number 7. 6:30 p.m. Central Time on NBC. The Minnesota Golden Gophers are going over to Columbus, Ohio. They are going to Ohio Stadium for a night game against the Ohio State Buckeyes, who absolutely thrashed Washington last week. Tore them apart. Ohio State, number 4 in the country in PPA margin. They let the shackles off of Julian Sayin last week. Absolutely did. Number 14 in PPA per pass. Number 11 in yards per pass attempt. Number 5 in QBR. Julian Sayin looks good right now, and they are not throwing the ball that much. 48.8%. That is good for 69th most in the country. So just dead average. Just dead on average. Number 48 in passing success rate. They're not very explosive in the passing game yet. That will change this week because Minnesota is 85th in passing success allowed, number 85th in passing explosiveness allowed. Trying to run the ball, Minnesota is as good as anybody in the country at defending the run. This week, Ohio State is going to throw the ball on them. I would almost guarantee it. This number, by the way, Ohio State favored by 22.5. That thing has actually gone up 23.5 or 24 at a couple of different spots. So you got people betting on Ohio State this week coming back from the long road trip out to Seattle. Minnesota, let's look at some trends. Minnesota 3-4 against the spread, 0-7 straight up in Columbus since 2000. 37-3 Ohio State win in 37-3 Ohio State win here in 2023. Minnesota 12-4-2 against the spread as a double-digit dog in Big Ten games. They were 2-0 in that spot just last year. The offense for Minnesota, even with the freshman quarterback, number 41 in PPA per drive, number 33 in defensive PPA allowed per drive. They're 35th in offensive success rate, 56th in defensive success rate. This is an interesting spot for Minnesota. Ohio State, their schedule, they've got some more difficult games coming up. I think they've got Wisconsin coming up, which isn't that big a deal. This is a night game at Ohio Stadium, etc. Their pace of play, they are number 134 in the country, Ohio State is. That number is bananas. 1.92 plays per minute. That's crazy. Minnesota, also, number 125 in pace of play. Just over 2 plays per minute. This total is 46.5, and you've got Ohio State. It opened at 22.5. It got up to 23.5, 24. This is the spot where you have a low total and a gigantic spread. My stats projected spread has Ohio State minus 23, and it has Ohio State minus 20 as far as the power rating. My total is well over the 46.5. I've got 52 for a total. I know Minnesota has been dealing with some injuries for running backs, etc. I know. I think their defense is good enough to hang around in this ball game. I don't this is not Ohio State going to Washington as an 8.5-point favorite and playing a significantly lesser than team. I know talent-wise, Minnesota's number 48 as far as overall talent, but you start diving into 5 factors rank, etc. Minnesota number 43 in 5 factors rank. Ohio State's number 6, but Ohio State is at home. They don't typically cover at home, at least not as a huge favorite like this. I kind of think that Minnesota will be able to hang around here. 24 is a lot. Give me the Golden Gophers plus 24 here. I know their offense has not been good running the ball. I think they can still run it enough, and I think they're still going to be able to throw the ball a little bit. So I don't expect them to score a ton of points, but I also don't think Ohio State has to do a whole lot here. They got way bigger fish to fry down the road. This is not a game where they're going to be looking to run it up on PJ Fleck. I don't imagine. But the number, I got to bet the number. Give me Minnesota plus 24.